I'm just getting started. We're going to be baking today. I have never done this on my channel before. If you don't know me, I absolutely hate cooking and baking. I just have zero patience for it. But there is one really good thing that I absolutely love doing, and that is baking pumpkin muffins. So I will be making the Trader Joe's pumpkin and pumpkin bread mix because let's be real, if I bake it from scratch, I will probably fuck it up. So using a box mix is the best way to go. Let me show it to you. So this is what we're going to be making today. And if we have some time, maybe I'll make some butternut squash soup because I have a lot of chopped up butternut squash that's in my fridge that I got from my Hungry Read box, and I definitely don't want it to go to waste. And so I really like butternut squash soup, and I really like butternut squash in general. And because it is fall, butternut squash is just like the perfect whatchamacallit, like fall dish, in my opinion. And it's really good on Thanksgiving. My aunt would used to make butternut squash on Thanksgiving, and it just tastes beautiful. So I do have the ingredients for that. So hopefully we have enough time to make that today. Typically when I do these streams monthly, I try to keep them around like an hour, no more than like an hour and a half. So again, we'll see how much time I have today and if y'all are willing to be on the live stream for that long. So let me know if you want me to bake the butternut squash soup. But first we are going to be baking this. And I will be doing muffins and not bread. I have made the bread before and it's very good. I love pumpkin stuff. And I think Trader Joe's has some of the best pumpkin selection stuff out there, in my opinion. I'd love to hear what some of your favorite things from Trader Joe's are because I am obsessed with Trader Joe's. I love their seasonal items. They have really good pumpkin waffle pancake mix. That's really good. I love their pumpkin biscotti. I believe they have some sort of like pumpkin alcoholic beverage. I don't think it's beer, but I haven't had that, but I've heard really good things about it. So yeah, why don't we go ahead and get baking while others are trickling in. So like I said, this is what I'm going to be making today. So the directions say you'll need 1 full package of mix. Got it. 2 eggs, half a cup of vegetable oil, and 1 cup of water. So to prepare, it says to preheat the oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay. So here is my wonderful oven. So I'll hit bake. It's at 350, right? Okay, well, that's perfect. All right. Easy said, then done. Okay, so I have a mixing bowl down here. Yikes. Okay, mixing bowl. So first thing is to combine the eggs, the oil, the water in a medium bowl, and then add the mix. Fold together with a rubber spatula until batter is smooth for 1 to 2 minutes. Okay, let me get my ingredients out. I thought it'd be just fun to get the ingredients as I'm doing it, just so it just creates the scenes that you're baking with me so you can see just like what a hot mess I am when it comes to baking shit. Alrighty, so I got eggs. Vegetable oil, and then it's just water, right? So I need 1 cup and a half a cup. Alrighty, so, all right, half a cup and a cup. And I'll put these guys away. And then I don't have, you know what's funny? I don't really have a mixing spatula, which is a sham. So, I'm just going to use a spoon. I need to get a spatula. That's on my list of kitchen supplies that I need. So let's go ahead and crack 2 eggs. So I just got my nails done yesterday, and I haven't gotten acrylics in a while because I just haven't been able to like spend money on them. Now I finally did. So I wanted to try black, and I forgot how useless I am with long nails because it's really hard to like grab stuff, but I love the look of it. So if anyone has like secrets on how to better manage like picking up things with long nails like this, let me know. And don't tell me maybe don't get long nails because that's not helpful. That's not what I asked for. All right, I'm going to put these back in the fridge. And then it's half a cup of vegetable oil. Feels like a lot of oil in my opinion. All righty. God, that's so much. All right, but you know what? That's what the recipe calls for, so we're going to do it. All right, I'm going to put that in the sink. And then 1 cup of water. And then we add the mix. You should see what this looks like. It looks like just like an ugly grease mess right now. Okay. Okay. All right, the whole mix is in the bowl, so now we're going to begin mixing it up with an itty bitty little spoon, since I sadly do not have a proper mixing spatula, which I don't understand why I don't have, which is my fault. So I'll have to go to Target and buy one. That's something I could probably do later today. So we're mixing and we're mixing. Does anyone else like pumpkin muffins, or is it just me? Because I absolutely love pumpkin muffins. All right, we're almost done mixing it up. Is there anything else that I need to do? I don't think so. So then it says spread the batter in a pan, filling corners and leveling top, and then bake to 55 to 60 minutes. Allow to cool for 15 minutes before removing from pan. Wow. Okay. Oh wait, shit. That's for the bread. For the muffins, it says bake at 400 degrees. Okay, shit. Let me cancel and up the temperature there. Yikes. I wish I had read the right instructions. See, this is why I don't cook. Because I'm hella ADHD to read instructions properly. And I always find something to fuck up. Thankfully, I caught it myself. So it wasn't too late. Okay, so really the muffins are going to bake for 18 to 20 minutes at 400 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay. I think this looks good. So this is our batter. Let's go ahead and fill up the muffin trays. So this is the muffin tray that I'm going to be using. It has these cute little cupcake holder things. I got this from Home Goods, and I really like it. It wasn't that expensive. I think I am just going to leave them in the little muffin or the little cupcake holder things because they're really cute. And I like that it's fall colors in a way. So we're going to leave them in here. But I am going to grease them first just so nothing sticks. I've never used these before. Like, I just recently bought these. So I don't want to take my chances of anything like sticking. Okay. So it says to fill it up for like 2 to 2/3 of a cup. I'm just going to dump. I have so much mix, y'all. Okay, this needs to go. Let me see if I can like, here we go. Look how messy this is. This is why I don't cook. I think I'm just going to take like a spoonful. I may have to make more because I have so much left over. Y'all, I am literally making a mess. This is tragic. I feel like I will probably have a ton left over. It says to not fill it up all the way, so I'm trying not to do that because I know they expand. I think that should be okay. That one looks like it needs a little bit more. All right, 3 more to go. I think I've also decided that anything before noon Pacific Standard Time is probably not going to be the best time for me to stream, since it doesn't seem like a lot of people can make the stream. So this will be the last time that I do a stream this early. This is why I do trial runs with this. You live and you learn. Okay. So that is what's done. The batter is so good. Okay, I still need to wait till the oven finishes preheating. So let me throw this box away. I'm going to wash my hands really quick. So I really wish that I could make the butternut squash soup at the same time. Actually, you know what? I might be able to, because 400 degrees is actually a really good temperature to cook butternut squash. So while we're waiting for that to preheat, I could probably double trouble here and bake the butternut squash soup at the same time, or not the soup, but the squash part. And then while I'm refilling this for the second batch, we can make the soup. So it looks like we will have plenty of time to do that today. So let's see here. All right, so I'm going to put this to the side. So now I'm going to get another sheet pan. I'm going to get some aluminum foil. Here, I'm going to move that down a bit. I like keeping the tray clean. Let's move that out of the way. And then let me get the butternut squash. So I'm just going to use all of them because they really do shrivel up when you bake them. And here is where I'm being useless right now since of my nails. Okay. So here's all the butternut squash. I'm going to throw this away. And then I'm going to drizzle some olive oil over it. So that soaks up all of it. Okay. Good to go. Ooh, looks like we're ready. But before I put this in the oven along with this, let me just make sure there's nothing else I need to do to prepare the butternut squash. I need to pull up the recipe that I found. All right. Butternut squash soup. Oh my God, I have hiccups. That's not the recipe I found. I found like a decent recipe where it just needs like coconut milk. Sorry guys, I know this is a little boring. Just want to make sure that I have all of the butternut squash. That there's nothing else I need to do to prepare. I know I need to blend it. Okay, where is the fucking recipe? Here we go. All right, so I got that. All right, it says it wants a little bit of salt, so I'm going to do that. Okay, so this is saying the squash needs to roast for like 2 or for an hour. So when this is done, I'll take that out. Yeah, we got this. We got this. Okay, let's go ahead and double bake. So, yep, okay. Why don't we turn the oven light on? I know you can't really see that because the island's in the way. So I'm going to put the muffins on the bottom tray, and then the squash is going to go on the top tray. So what I'm going to do is set 2 separate timers. So on my microwave, I'm going to set this for 19 minutes. And then on my phone, I am going, because this recipe says for 350 degrees, but I'm doing, 400? I'm actually not going to roast it for an hour, but I am going to do 30 minutes. So we'll see what that looks like once it's done. And if it's still like really hard, then obviously I can leave it in a little bit longer. So while that is baking, and because I do have more pumpkin batter left, we're going to make more, but there's still more things I need to do to prepare the butternut squash soup. So it says in a large Dutch oven or stock pot. Okay, I don't have a Dutch oven, but I have this isn't a pot. Well, it's a pot, but I don't think it's is this a stock pot? Maybe? This, again, I don't cook. All right, melt butter over low medium heat. Saute garlic and onion. Okay, I have garlic, so it needs 2 garlic cloves. So I have garlic cloves right here. They're not minced, which I probably am going to need to mince them or just cut them. So I still need to peel this. This is going to be fun, me just peeling some garlic cloves with these long ass nails. Oh my gosh. Seriously, someone please teach me how to do shit with long nails. This is longer than what I normally go for with my nails. But we're trying. It's just like the beauty of the fun. Oh, man, you can definitely smell the garlic. Okay. Whew. Gosh, garlic is so strong. I keep forgetting. So I've actually never bought like garlic cloves, like the bulbs of it. So I wanted to try something new. Okay, so that's fully peeled. This is not fully peeled. Okay. Oop, it just like squirted me with its garlic juice. For the people that are watching this, I'm sure they are either really bored by this or they're like laughing hysterically at me just trying to peel off the coating here from this garlic clove. I'm so sorry if you're bored. Oh shit, this is like, okay. Well, technically that's a clove, but I'm going to use this whole thing. Okay, there we go. Okay, so there's the garlic clove. Let me get the butter. So really I'm using margarine. So it requires half a cup. Yikes. Okay. Well, we're just going to do this. Okay. That should be more than enough. Okay. Okay, this is actually not the recipe I wanted. Okay. But I do know this needs garlic cloves to begin with. God damn it, y'all. This is why I don't cook. This is literally why I do not cook. I can never seem to follow recipes. Well, I just wasted a ton of butter, but we're still going to use it. Maybe it'll make it creamy. Who knows? So we're going to do this paleo low-carb butternut squash soup, which I'm pretty sure requires coconut milk because I bought coconut milk. I'm kind of dumb for not saving the recipe on my Pinterest feed. Like, what is wrong with me? I am so ADD. Okay, this ad needs to go away. Where is the recipe? Scroll. Okay. I'm not adding cauliflower. That is not happening. Okay, that's not the recipe. Where is the fucking recipe? Y'all, the struggle is so real. I could have sworn I had saved this. I guess I didn't. This is my own damn fault. If you find a recipe that you like, fucking save it on your Pinterest feed, Ilana. Like, why didn't you do that? Where is my food board anyway? What is going on? Can you tell how frustrated I am? Okay, there's my food board. And I definitely did not save it. God damn it. Okay. What is it? I feel so bad. Y'all are just like, is she going to do anything? Okay. I have the butternut squash. I have the garlic cloves in there. Okay. This one looks pretty good. I think this might be the recipe. So if I can scroll down to the actual recipe. Okay. Heat large pot over medium heat. Okay, so this had to be... Well, we're going to do that right now then, I suppose. All right, I'm not going to use onion. I did put garlic, and it's just going to have butter in there. We'll see what happens with the butter. It needs salt, pepper, and ginger. Okay, so how much salt and pepper does it need? So it needs does it need olive oil in that mix? Okay, yeah, so it needs the olive oil. So we need a tablespoon of olive oil. And I put the olive oil away, so I'm going to get that back out. Do I have ginger? I don't think I do. I do have ginger. I do have ginger. Okay. 2 teaspoons of powdered ginger. So this is new. Okay. That just made a huge mess. That's a half a teaspoon. Where's my full one now? Okay. So we need 2 teaspoons of the ginger. I'm just going to do this over here. It's not small enough. Okay, so there's the ginger, and then the salt and the pepper. How much salt and pepper do I need? 3/4 of a teaspoon of salt, and then 1/4 teaspoon pepper. Okay. Hi, Elsa. Do I have a 3/4 teaspoon? 2! Oh my God. All right, here's my 1/4 teaspoon. Okay, so 3/4 sea salt. Okay, so basically 3 of these in the pot. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then the pepper is 1/4. I have a little grinder here. I don't think I can actually take it off, so we're just going to make a mess. I'm just going to make a mess because this is a pepper grinder. I love doing things the hard way. Okay. I'm just going to use the rest of this. Okay. So we're letting that saute. This has to add the cube butternut squash in the onion in this mixture, but I'm just gonna like drizzle it over once it's done baking. So I'm gonna start mixing this up. The butter's not really melting as much. And then it says to add the vegetable stock. Okay, so let's do the vegetable stock. You can hear Elsa. Okay, and how much vegetable stock do I need? I need 4 cups of vegetable stock. Okay, here's my cup. I'm actually going to do this over the pot. one more. All right. There's the vegetable stock. Have a little bit left over. My nose is running. And then add a lid. Okay, so the butternut squash will just go in later. So I'm just mixing up the concoction. I'm really curious, how do you think the butter, or how do you think this soup is going to turn out with this butter that wasn't even cool for this recipe? Because I was originally using the wrong recipe. I'm really hoping that it doesn't taste terrible. All right. Okay, so I'm just letting that stir. We'll see if that does anything. All right. And I'm just going to let this simmer, which says for like, what, 20 minutes? Oh, you want to bring it to a boil over medium-high heat. So I'm going to turn the temperature up a little bit. We have 5 minutes left with the pumpkin muffins. And then how much time left with the butternut squash? So we have 16 minutes left with the squash. So once the squash is done cooking, that's when I'm going to add it into the pan. Or not the pan, the pot. And then I'm going to mix that in. Let that simmer so it gets the flavor from whatever the hell I just put in this. And then I'm going to remove this soup from the heat. And then I'm going to add the coconut milk. Okay, so where's the coconut milk that I just bought? Here it is. So this is the coconut milk that I'm going to be using. This is the Thai Kitchen one. It's unsweetened. So yeah, this is what I'm going to be using. I'm not going to open this up until a little bit later. Why is my nose so runny? This happens like every single live stream. Okay. So I guess we kind of have to, it's kind of just like a waiting game at this point, but I guess I can like clear out some of these since I don't need this anymore. This can go back in the fridge. Let's take a look at the pumpkin muffins. I'm kind of, oh yeah, they're growing. They're growing. They are growing. This is trash. Don't need that anymore. Y'all are being quiet in the chat today. Normally people are like chatty in the chat. I guess it's just like, it's still early. I mean, it's noon my time. So not really that early, but I guess people are just out enjoying fall today. No big deal. I do appreciate those who have been popping in and out watching me do this clusterfuck of cooking, since we all know that I can't cook for shit. So it's going to be interesting to see how this turns out. How much coconut milk do I need again for this recipe? 3/4 of a cup. So I don't need this one anymore. All right, so I have the 1/4 cup that I'll leave ready to go when I'm ready to use that, which won't be for a while. Let's see. Everything is pretty much good. I guess I'm going to stir this a little bit more. Stir the... smells good. It does smell good. So at least maybe that's something. So I am making butternut squash soup and pumpkin muffins. So the pumpkin muffins are in the oven right now, and then I'm roasting the butternut squash. And then I have more of these, the pumpkin batter. So I'm going to make more muffins because I don't want this to go to waste. So the muffins have been cooking for 19 minutes, and I have 1 minute and 27 seconds left to cook. And then once that is done, I'm going to take them out, and then I'm going to let that sit, and then I'm going to refill the pan, and then I'm going to bake more. And then the butternut squash that's cooking right now, it has 12 minutes and 20 seconds left to finish cooking until I add it into this contraption of soup that I hope turns out well, fingers crossed. So yeah. I'm so nervous for the soup. I've never made butternut squash soup before. And as I said earlier, my aunt used to make butternut squash soup for Thanksgiving. I no longer really have a relationship with her anymore, but at the time when I did, it was really good. And her butternut squash soup was something that I always looked forward to every Thanksgiving. And because I had all this butternut squash cubes that I got from my Hunger Root box, that's where I was feeling inspired to want to do something with it because I didn't want it to go to waste. And I really do like butternut squash. So yeah, I am attempting to make soup and the muffins and more muffins. I'm going to have lots of muffins. I'm looking into 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Let's take out the muffins. Oh, the squash is roasting well. Okay. Oh my God. Hang on one second. We love that for me. It wasn't even smoky. Like, I don't even know why the smoke detectors. Okay. So let me show you the muffins. So here we go. If I can grab it, it's still like really hot. So yeah, that's what they came out looking like. I will probably pull out. Let me give this a few minutes to cool down before I start refilling the pan because it is pretty hot. Like blowing's gonna do anything. It's not gonna do shit. Oh, I got a little cooking with Ilana. Let me do a little pokey test here to make sure that it is cooked. You can't see that. Okay, yeah, that's definitely cooked. I mean, they smell amazing. They smell absolutely amazing. Okay, I'm going to just kind of scoop out these guys. Yeah, the rubber's still really hot. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put like kitchen gloves on or like the cleaning gloves on because I really am impatient and I just want to cook the rest of these pumpkin muffins. That is such a Scorpio thing of me to do. Y'all, Scorpio season is so soon. It's just in a few days. I cannot wait. Oh my goodness gracious. I have been waiting and waiting and waiting pretty much all year for Scorpio season and have Scorpio energy and for my birthday to come already. I mean, I'm excited for my birthday and I'm like not excited for my birthday just because like I'm turning 30, which is crazy. And I don't know how I feel about it. Like I feel like Joey from Friends, where he's like, why, God, why? We had a deal. That's literally how I feel right now. So for the next batch, I'm going to do without these cute little cupcake things. I don't know. I feel like having like a muffin cupcake tray is like super essential to have in a kitchen. Even if you don't cook, you never know when you're going to be in the mood. Because like as much as I don't like making things, there are days where I do feel inspired to want to try something out, even if it may not come out right. So today is one of those days. Okay. Maybe so you can see this. Okay, everything's out of the pan. So I'm going to put these to the side over here. Let's see. Oh, she is bubbling. Let's simmer that down a bit. Okay. So I'm going to spray this pan again. And we're going to put more pumpkin muffin mix in here. And I should probably move my phone out of the way. That would help. Oh yeah, this will definitely finish the rest of this batter. Let's see if I can get the last three filled. I don't think I will, but that's okay. Not a big deal. All right, so I couldn't get the last one set, but that's okay. All righty, let me wash my hands. That's nasty. Okay. So back to the oven she goes. Ooh, the butternut squash is looking really good, y'all. It's almost done. All right, let me set the timer again. Put myself up here. Hi. All right. Again, 19 minutes. Okay. All right, so we got the last batch of pumpkin muffins going in. Just trying to clean up the station just a teeny bit. If there's one thing I hate about cooking, it's the cleaning afterwards. That part is never, ever fun, in my opinion. Let's see. How much time do I have left with the butternut squash? All right, less than 4 minutes. So I guess what I'll do is at least open up the coconut milk for now, since we are getting close. Okie dokie. Almost there, y'all. Okay. Alrighty. We'll leave that to the side. I'm going to start getting my blender ready. So we're going to migrate the camera a little bit. Okay. So I have the blender set up, and I'm going to move my computer to the other side so you can see the blender and watch me blend up the butternut squash and the soup mixture. We're almost there. Hang tight, stay patient. Does anyone else kind of clean up as they go while they're waiting for things to cook and transferring, or is that just me? Maybe it's because I don't really like messiness. How are we doing? That is bubbly. Okay. Okay, let's see. Time check. 1 minute and 9 seconds. Almost there. Almost there. Not me just like staring at my timer, waiting for the countdown. Let me take a peek. I am so impatient. I think what I've learned is when you cook, don't cook when you're hungry. Thankfully, I'm not super hungry right now, so this isn't bothering me, but I'm definitely going to eat the soup after I cook it because I really, really hope that it does not come out bad. I am so scared. I feel like it's going to come out terrible, even though the broth mix smells really good. And so does the butternut squash. I guess I'm just scared because I've never made it before. All right, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All righty, stop timer. Let's take out the butternut squash. Okay. So, what I need, all right, I'm going to let that simmer down. I'm going to scoop these guys into the broth mix so it can soak up. I'm trying not to touch the foil because I'm afraid it's gonna like burn my hands off. Okay. Let me see, it's a little warm. All right, I'm just gonna, there were still some leftovers there. All right, that's just gonna go in the trash. And there's one here. How hot? Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna let that chill. I'm gonna stir that. Because I'm about to blend this really soon. Let me see. Okay, so it's simmering. I'm just gonna mix this. I'm going to let that bubble for just like a minute or two because it's already roasted. Because I think this recipe, it says to not roast the butternut squash. So I'm just going to let it like soak up the broth for just a few minutes. And then I'm going to put the coconut oil, the coconut milk. Jesus, I can't talk. Okay. It says that a soup serving, one serving is only 113 calories, 15 grams of carbs, 2 grams of protein, 6 grams of fat. Interesting. I don't know if that's accurate because this coconut milk, 1/3 of a cup is 12 grams, but I'm using 3/4 of the cup, which I think is more. I can't do math. Is it more or less? Let me know in the chat. Okay. Well, where is my 4th? That's my 1/3. Did I think I accidentally put the 1/4 cup away. Whoops. Okay. Yep, I put it in the dishwasher by accident. Silly me. Okay. All right. So I'm going to remove the thing from the heat. Okay. It's a little hot. Okay. It's smelling good. So, okay. All right, so there's 1, 2, 3. Okay. All right, I'm just gonna kind of mix that together. Ooh, it's looking creamy though. Let me see if I can like show you. Looking creamy. All right, so now I need to, I want to let this cool down for a second because it's really hot, but this needs to go into the blender. I got coconut milk on my phone. Okay. And then I'm gonna puree this in the blender, and then it says to serve immediately. So we're gonna test it out. Okie dokie. Well, let's wait for that to cool down. All right, I need to migrate you guys to the other side of the kitchen island where everything is super fucking messy. Okay. Let's see. Okay. So with my coffee cup. So here's my blender. It's not the best blender in the world, but it's what we got for now. Okay. Gently. Okay, that is a lot. I'm gonna do low pulses here. Yeah, okay, that's way too much. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna pour some of this back in the pan or in the pot because that's just too much at a time. Okay. We'll do little bits at a time for now. no pulse, sorry. Alrighty. I need to get some. I don't have like good soup containers. Oh my god, my short ass cannot reach. I'm dropping shit. Okay. I'm dropping shit. Okay. It smells really good. It really does smell good. So this is gonna go in the fridge. Definitely made more than enough. Wow, wow, wow. And I didn't see a chunk of, that's the wrong lid, isn't it? Okay. I didn't see a chunk of butternut squash, so that is a plus. So I'm going to put that over there. All right, let's pour the rest in here. Okie dokie. And then this will be the one that I notched on. Oh my god, everything is falling. I'm going to give it 30 more seconds. Okay. Alrighty. I'm going to pour it in this bowl. I'm going to unplug that. My kitchen is an absolute mess right now, but here is the soup. So let me put this away really quick. As you can see, I'm totally stalling. I'm scared to try this. Okay. Alrighty, guys. Moment of truth. Let's test it out. This is a big bowl of soup. Huh. I like it. I think the squash blended out really well. I like that it's creamy. It's not overbearing. I do think the butter made this a little bit more liquidier than I wanted it, but it does not taste bad at all, actually. I think it tasted really good. I think it turned out really good is what I meant to say. And then let's try out a pumpkin muffin. I prefer this over the soup because it's pumpkin muffin. But I'm happy. All right, so this wasn't a complete fail. I mean, there were some hiccups along the way. There was a little bit of me not knowing what I was doing. But it's funny how this all worked out. So I have officially made lunch, which I'm going to eat. And then I have all these pumpkin muffins, which I'm going to probably put in the freezer because I'm not going to eat all of these at one time. That's just not healthy. But they taste really good. So if you ever want to try this pumpkin mix, again, it is the Trader Joe's pumpkin bread and muffin mix. I do believe it is a seasonal item. And I encourage you to buy it. So the other pumpkin muffins are cooking right now, and it actually has 1 minute and 24 seconds left. All right, so I'm going to wait till that ends, and then I'm going to take them out, and then I'm probably going to close off and have my lunch, which is butternut squash soup. I really do like how it turned out. It's actually really good. Some people like to garnish their soup. I'm just like, nah, I'm just going to get straight to the point and eat it. Yay! I'm so happy this turned out okay. I'm not excited to clean up this whole kitchen as I've made an entire mess and there's like batter and butternut squash mix all over the place. But that'll be my problem to deal with. My nose is running again. Sorry. Okay. Yeah, no, I like the soup. I will link the soup recipe down below in the description. Because originally I wasn't going to make soup in this live, but I will link it in case you do want to try it. I think it turned out really good. Even though I didn't do it completely correctly, I'm still happy with it. All right, let's go ahead and take out the muffins. All right, cancel there. All righty. Here are the last batch of muffins. Okay, guys. Well, thank you so much for joining me today. I really do appreciate it. And so I will see you God, I cannot talk. I will see you next month in November's live stream. Take care, everyone. Bye.